We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he begins this one as the fourth leading hitter in the American League. First of three here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike one. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one.
And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike called. Now the throw down. And Jansen's got his man at second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Pulled toward right center field. Grichuk has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pompey has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down quietly. Red Sox nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. Major League Baseball. Digging in now, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
up for Toronto, the shortstop.
Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going. On to Pierce at first, and it's a double play. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 home. High pop-up. Pierce is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Still no score. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was a 2-for-5 effort from him in the series finale on Sunday. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike one. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Pompey has a read on it. 1 down.
Batting fifth.
Here's Mookie Betts. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth. The third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Standing in now, Sandy Leon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
This one's down to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. Here's Justin Smoke now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Comes in with 6 hits in 29 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting fifth.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Right comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes 1 swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
The 0-1 pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's only 2 for 10. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times.
That's a ball.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Here's Steve Pearce now. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Man, this guy's been in fuego lately. A boatload of homers over his last 10 games.
Yeah, usually, Dan, guys get hot throughout the course of the season, but not like this. Hot and hot with damage.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot that time for Steve Pearce. Home run number 37 on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 32 home runs and 74 RBIs. Strike 2 up in the zone. lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pompey is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Striding into the box, Andrew Benintendi. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pompey comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now
digging in, Brock Holt. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there.
Number 23.
Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In now, number 23, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. A pause, and the 0-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
The batter.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. At the knees, strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit high and deep out to left field. And it's gone into the home bullpen. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and that is 27 for him on the year as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game,
now
there's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Travis fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. Stepping in, Danny Jansen. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Bradley moving in. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting ninth, the center
Next to
fielder.
bat for Toronto, Dalton Pompey. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Pierce ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it, and that retires the side. Blue Jays go down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Sandy.
Thank you, Heidi. In there for strike 1.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
He's set, and the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound.
Ladies and
gentlemen, a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Number
so
43.
as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Jackie Bradley Jr. is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1, here it comes. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. High and deep to right center. Back goes Pompey, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Leon isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, but no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. A tag, and they got him at second base to turn a double play. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way after the mound to pay a quick visit.
Benintendi.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 4 for 13. He's taken him deep once. The 0-1. Bradley runs. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. Ready on 0-2. Lined hard toward right center. Pompey will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Red Sox leave one as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. At the plate,
leading up
Travis,
for Toronto,
and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hitter, Lourdes.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Fastball in there for a called strike. This is on the ground over to first. Pierce has it, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So stepping in, Justin Smoke, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Oh, he might not. This ball's kicked out there. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Now batting,
stepping
right
in,
fielder,
Rendell Grichuk.
Rendell.
Follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 0-1 the count. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. One left for Toronto. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Here's Brock Holt now. He came across to score. doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB. If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone to lead off the inning.
Now
into the box now, number 23. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. This one's down to third. He's got it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The batter,
Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. Around second now and headed for third. And he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
Now batting, the right fielder.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Number 8.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Number 8 is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Oscar.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Got him.
Two up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
Now
he looks
batting,
really sharp
number
out there,
9.
guys.
So digging in now, Danny Jansen. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and a strike to count. Sale gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here's another 0-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Now batting, Rafael Devers. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats.
Rafael Devers.
In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. Number 21 for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Behind 0-2 now. He pulls this one into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Steve Pearce is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Now the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Leone leads off second with nobody out. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Line towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second.
Up next for the
So striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. In there, strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Bradley has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. Set to deliver the 0-1. In there, strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Smoke camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Up next for the
now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted in the air to center. Pompey has a read on it, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Dalton Pompey. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now.
Number
That's
11.
5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. To short. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back
to the plate
second
now,
baseman
Devin Travis. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0.
Your
Number
attention,
67
please.
takes the mound as
Now
he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 67.
Standing in, Brock Holt. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you've said it, D-Roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Red
Sox,
Sox,
Mookie Betts. He's
right
2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Betts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Holt, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he takes strike 2. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Hernandez retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 13. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Hitter.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you could tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but
now
he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Justin Smoke. No hits to this point. And he lays off for ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The right fielder, number 50.
Rendell Grichuk. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Digging in, Rafael Devers.
Leading off for the Red
Sox. Went deep last time up.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The catcher, number 3.
Ready for another shot now, Sandy Leon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Grichuk has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The first baseman, number 25.
Settling in now, Steve Pearce. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a base hit on the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left. Into the box, number 8. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Colton Brewer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Another 1-2 delivery. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter.
Now batting,
he was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
And that's in there for strike 1. Hit to short. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 9.
Next is Danny Jansen. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hard hit ball to second. Holt gloves it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. In now, Andrew Benintendi. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Fastball called for strike 2. Lifted in the air to center. Pompey has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, the second base.
Standing in, Brock Holt. He went deep back in the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
next up for the Red Sox, number 23.
He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. A pause, and the 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. hitter, Dalton Pompey, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Count is 1-2 now. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one.
Batting.
The bullpen has looked sharp 11. And it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Bo Bichette is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. He strikes him out as well, so make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Walden has over 40 innings on his line so far and has allowed just over 1 run per 9 innings, an ERA in the low 1s. 2 out, nobody on. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled away. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away.
Wednesday night baseball now. North of the border, we greet you from Rogers Center in Toronto. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the... Matt Shoemaker is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's not a good thing when you give up 6 earned runs. You kind of put your team behind the 8 ball. It's tough to win when your team has to score at least 6 just to tie. This guy's a much better pitcher than he was in this last one, and he's going to have to be if they expect to win this game here.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Hey, Matty, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Oh, and he misses it.
Boy, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, D-Roy. You pump two of them in there. You're heading the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
Striding in, number 23. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. 0-1 the count. 0-1 pitch on its way. Strike two.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Now a ball lined to the left side. The 0-2 once more. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Davis is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First delivery to him on the way. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike one.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave one. Red Sox nothing. Blue. At the plate, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for Toronto.
Now the first pitch here from
the
Price.
Shortstop, number 11.
To third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Batting second.
Now
the
in the
center
box,
fielder,
Jonathan Davis.
number 49.
He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Bichette leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley is there. And the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Rafael Devers, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Davis comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting 6.
Here's Mookie Betts as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And it's gone. A solo home run there for Mookie. 34 home runs now on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Batting 7.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 13 home runs and 44 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field. And for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 38th home run of the season for him, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Uh-oh, he missed it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready for another chance? Andrew Benintendi flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
0-2 the count to Benintendi.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Red Sox lead it 3-0. Here's now. Lifetime versus David
Leading
Price.
Off for the Jays.
He's got 5 base hits in 22 tries. He also has 1 home run. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today.
Batting 6.
And how lucky is this pitching staff looking at this defensive alignment? 2 Gold Glovers in the outfield. In a day and age where everybody's trying to hit the ball in the air, look for everything to get caught today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here comes another 0-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brock Holt. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. In there, strike 2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Grichuk is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now the Red Sox
number 23.
DH, number 23. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Line drive, base hit.
The batter, number 2.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch coming, here it is, and he gets ahead 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 28 on the season as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Now batting.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Just think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got it hung up. But he changed his mind there as he broke for home, but ends up retreating back to third base safely. And they'll put the tag on him between third and...
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Batting ninth.
And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Price ready with the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Another 0-2 coming. Popped up. Price waits on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Well, it's still early,
Number
but
11.
It's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And that's in there for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Of their hits, 7 of them have come from at-bats where they were behind in the count. Now, hitting in pitchers' counts is pretty much never the recipe for success. But the fact that they've done such a great job of that today is pretty good proof that these guys are battling every trip to the plate.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot that time for Steve Pearce. His second of the game as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
The center fielder.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Well, he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Jackie Bradley Jr. goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Check swing here and a little looper. And this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Brock Holt. In his career against this pitcher, he's 3 for 9. 2 of those hits were for home runs. In there for strike 1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Check swing grounder to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. The Red Sox tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. Stepping in for the Jays, Jonathan Davis. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. A swing and a ground ball to third. Over to the first baseman, Pearce, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting. The designated hitter.
The Blue Jays half of the 4th. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And he fouls this one off. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Striding forward now is the DH, number 23. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. In there, 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Now batting. The third
Stepping into the box, Rafael Devers. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's had some success, 5 for 11. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Devers is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
The 0-2 delivery. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Richard ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 22 on the year, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? You come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
On the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Standing in now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Halfway home tonight from Rogers Center. It's the Red Sox 8, the Jays nothing. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Justin.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Pierce backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting.
A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Here's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Yep, that ball
Just
went
off
out.
the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
In the air now, out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Steve Pearce will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the third time tonight, he has served up a home run.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season.
Now
He's not done yet.
The
He keeps this up. He's definitely going to be in the
Blackman.
conversation for some of the year-end awards.
No balls and 1 strike. Check swing grounder to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's Brock Holt now. That's a strike to throw down. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Throw on to Smoke. Look at first, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Devin Travis will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Benintendi, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Up next is Danny Jansen.
Number 9.
As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He popped out in his first trip. This one also hit deep to left field. Benintendi looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. Into the box, Bo Bichette.
Now batting, number 11.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A bouncer to the left side. Devers has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Davis. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you,
now
he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So striding forward now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Pierce has got it, and the side is retired. So Justin Schaefer enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 50.
Stepping up now, number 23. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Schaefer playing here in his age 26 season. He was an 8th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Grounded back up the middle. Bichette picks it up cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 2, shortstop.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and that's dead center for strike 1. Called strike 0-2. Home now to Bogaerts. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Davis, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, 3rd base.
So coming to the plate, Rafael Devers. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. This is pulled into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. Well,
now
that's
batting,
why they
right
call
fielder,
baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He shows some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with a good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
A high fastball is in there. And he takes strike two. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, number 13. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now the 0-2 from Price. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts. And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Grounded to the right. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 15.
He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Shoots this one over to first. On to first with his Pierce. And that'll be the inning. This one into the box now. Christian Vasquez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Christian Vasquez.
Now here's the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The first baseman, number 25.
Steve Pierce will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Guerrero comes up with it, and the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the shot. Into the box now, Teoscar Hernandez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Digging in once again,
now
Devin
back,
Travis.
second baseman.
Higher history in this matchup. He's gone 2 for 8. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 gone.
Now batting,
Coming to the plate now, Danny Jansen. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Jim Mesa comes on to pitch now hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Jim Mesa.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brock Holt. He was a ground-out victim last
Leading
time
off
up.
for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Brock Holt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Strike 2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone to lead off the inning.
Now batting, number 23.
Into the box now, number 23, as he will take strike one on the fastball. here, no balls and a strike. Here comes the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here's another 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Hernandez. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Davis looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Please.
Ryan Tepera enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Ryan.
Stepping in now, Tepera, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Richard back in plenty of time to put this away,
now
however, and there are 2 gone.
Mookie Betts.
Ready now, Mookie Betts. Lifetime in this matchup. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Here comes the first pitch. There goes the runner. In there. Now the throw. And he is out at second. Caught. Digging in to try it again. Bo Bichette starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Walden.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Upper part of the strike zone. A dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one.
Now
the bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Fouled away. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting.
Blue Jays down to their final out now. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that's taken for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Final strike for the Blue Jays. has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.
Thursday night. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for Boston, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Meza is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days. Line drive to left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 24 home runs and 62 driven in. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Behind 0-2 now. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here's Mookie Betts. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the first inning coming up from Rogers Center. It's now 2-0 Boston. Striding into the box, Jonathan Davis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Toronto, the center fielder,
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Thoughts? Dan, who stands out?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. I'm sure he's pretty excited to hit in this one because, you know, he's facing a guy he's taken deep 5 times in his career. That's a lot of home runs against one guy, so we'll see if he can get the better of that starter again today.
Bo Bichette is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there.
Batting third
becomes
the
out
third
number
baseman,
2 this inning.
Number 27.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball, and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already. Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Now to the plate, Rafael Devers. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And, guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. This is in the air to left field. There to make the play is Pompey, and that's out number 2.
Batting 8th. The first
so bases are empty
25.
Here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, look at this sliding stop. What an outstanding play to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today.
And
diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Number
Batting
13 becomes out number 2 this inning.
Number 10.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. The Left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Oh, 2 the count to Benintendi. Now the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Grichuk moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, J.D. Martinez. And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the knees, strike one. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number
Digging
23.
in now, number 23, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Here's a called strike about thigh high, 0-1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit high and deep out to left. Pompey looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Well, he had him dead to rights at 0-2. Instead of making him chase a pitch and waste a pitch or two, he served one up and paid for it dearly. That is one tough pill to swallow.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brock Holt.
In now, Brock Holt, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. First time up, he went down looking. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking up around the letters. Here's Randall Grichuk. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
The right fielder.
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Here's the 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Devers gloves it. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
1-0 the count. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Popped him up. Pierce shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Bichette's got it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pompey has a read on it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Leading off the inning, Bo Bichette, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Shortstop.
No balls and a strike to count. Bichette, a native Floridian. This is his first year at the big league level. Popped him up. Vasquez over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 27.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And it's fouled away.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings.
First baseman.
He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 3-0. So stepping in, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Christian Vasquez.
First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. In his career, Vasquez is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Wow, not sure what they're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called to strike. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Hit hard up the middle. Bichette gathers it in. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
So now it was a strikeout looking there. 10. Number 13 is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out.
Reese McGuire becomes 50.
Out number 2 this inning.
Grichuk.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
The batter, number 8.
Number 8. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Toronto. Still down 3-0. So the lineup flips over and digging in, J.D. Martinez. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Number 23 will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Next will be the designated hitter, Brock Holt. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. Smoke is right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning. Next to bat for Toronto, Dalton Pompey. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting, number 49.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Davis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Right on the inside, Black with a slider, laid off but called a strike. Ready with the 0-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Porcello sets, coming at him with the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Justin Schaefer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
stepping in, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Pompey is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pompey has a read on it, and that retires the
Ladies
side.
And gentlemen,
so nothing happening this time around.
7th
Get up and stretch here in Toronto. And now Now the Toronto #4 hitter, Justin
Leading
Swope.
off for
He'll
the
look
Jays,
to bounce back after
the first
striking out
baseman,
his last time up.
Justin
Here's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now the 1-0. This is foul right side. The 1-1 home. Hit in the air to shallow center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting
at the plate, Reese
number
McGuire,
10.
0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one.
Up
Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes
right
for
fielder,
a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Digging in and looking for more, Randall Grichuk. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. He's in at second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI.
Your
Derek
attention,
Law
please.
Has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 64.
So digging in now, Christian Vasquez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And they start him out away with a called strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The first baseman, number 25.
Here's Steve Pearce now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to make the play is Pompey, and that's out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. 0-1 the count. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Oh, trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Pierce rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So striding in, Brock Holt 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll just scoop this away to make sure it stays foul. So we'll see if they keep the bunt on here with 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Check his swing there. And Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Check swing here and a little looper. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. Now batting, Dalton Pompey. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, number 49.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Davis. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hopped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Bo Bichette.
Number 11
here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And the catch is made right on top of the pitcher's mound for the 3rd out.
Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it 4-1.
Your
Ryan
attention,
Tepera
please.
enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Comes set with the 0-1. Down the third baseline. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
Standing in, Mookie Betts. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Cold strike, 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Comes set and the 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone!
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Grichuk is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
The third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the
now
strike.
Pitching for Boston, number 64, Marcus.
Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares.
Oh, and this hits the bag at second base. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Justin Smoke is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far.
The designated
4
hitter,
strikeouts.
Lourdes.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Gurriel.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. The win would belong to Rick Porcello, barring any late excitement here. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire shatters the bat as this is hit to third. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Swing and a hot shot toward third. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Guerrero blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they close the gap to 3 now.
Now batting.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And the big right-handed batter, Randall Grichuk, saunters into the batter's box next.
Never say never in this game, folks.
He's got it, and the Red Sox will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams